Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? It is Monday and we're back in these charts. We are here to make some profits and hopefully it can happen. Let me know how you guys are doing. I have BTC USD. How you doing? All the way from Brazil. I hope you had a good weekend. Mine was an interesting weekend. But I have somebody in the background that I'll bring live whenever she's ready. There she is. We need to give you some fireworks just because it was 4th of July.
Yes. Plus, I didn't get to see any fireworks because I was off the grid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I
What?
was at a retreat where, like, it's very spiritual, nurturing. It was it got burned down like a, a couple years ago, so there was no way that there was going to be any fireworks.
Wait, the retreat?
The
Like the
whole
place?
place, yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad to hear they kind of recovered.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the universe is just so powerful. Like the trees are naturally coming back. I mean, like a lot of businesses, and people lost their homes because people actually live there as well. But it's coming back, so it's pretty cool.
Did it burn down because of the wildfires?
Yeah,
Oh, man, that's tough. Well,
yeah,
I'm glad to hear it's coming back and glad you had your time to, relax and take a break. I don't know if it was in nature, but I think going in nature, I think, is always a good thing.
yeah, yeah. I was too relaxed, so this is the first time I'm looking at my computer.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, I'll get into that later, but I've been working on an app for over trading.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How?
With AI, and I'm gonna try it live today.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
That's
let me show you. Well,
so. What does it just stop you and it's like, "Ah."
so we're not there yet, but it's like you know how in more traditional prop firms and stuff like that, you have a risk manager, so you have somebody who who's there to kind of tap you on the shoulder when
Yeah,
you're, you know, messing up.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I want to try to make this with kind of an AI where I tell it my plan before I start trading, and then it reminds me as time is going by, and then it can track the trades for me and tell me, hey, you said you were going to do this, and it gradually gets more annoying over time. um so yeah, that's what I've been working on. I'll show it.
That's interesting. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm having fun, and then I think a lot of people could benefit from it, so I'll just share it when it's ready. And
Wait, Dave, your video is off. I just noticed that.
my video,
Yeah, I can't see your video.
wait, give me a sec. Let me reset. That's weird because I see myself. You share your screen.
Yeah.
Give me one sec.
Uh-huh. Let's not talk about the World Cup. Mexico got taken too. Not my fault. I didn't do anything. Mhm. All right, my video is there, so that's good. Mm-hmm. I think either it just says maybe you just have to enable your camera because your video says it's like shut off. Mm, okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Can you see me now?
No.
What? I can see myself. What's going on? All right, let me try to
Let me send you a picture.
fix this again. No, I can see it. I checked
Oh.
on YouTube Live, and I see I'm not showing.
Okay.
1 second.
So yeah, I was gonna say the chart's not moving. All right, so I like to look at gold and M&Q as my primary tickers, and it looks like gold has just been nice and bullish after it held this area of support at the 4,000 level, and then it broke out. So now we're in this range from 41 to 42. It's holding the bottom of that range at the moment. So if it can actually hold this level and break out over 42.20, I think we can continue to see some upside to 43.85. And then from there, if we break out of that, then we can see a 45.07. So those are going to be the levels that I'll be watching. I would be very curious to see if we can reach up to that 45 level and maybe, or even just 44. Definitely, if it breaks over 44, like we for sure will see 45. But I would like to see some rejection at 44, come back down, and then go to 45. So I'll keep an eye out on gold here for some longs. It could be a nice 100-point move, so it'll be really interesting. Um, let's see. For M and Q, let me go to hour. Caesar,
Hey, hey, good day.
good
Happy Money
morning.
Monday.
Happy Monday. Um, yeah, I don't really like M and Q to be honest. Um, I would like to see it get rejected at 30,050 or see if it could sweep these previous highs and then come down. Um, I don't know. It would have to break above 30,025 for it to continue to go to the 30,300. So I'll keep an eye out for that breakout, but I don't know if I'll take that breakout. um, I wonder what the economic news are today because I know it's a new week, and I didn't. Usually, I prep for this like Sunday night, but as soon as I got home from the retreat last night, I was gone. I was so tired. So today at 6:45, in 40 minutes, I guess we have PMI, and
ISM
then
PMI, yeah.
huh?
ISM PMI service, yeah, in 45 and 40 something minutes. So that'll bring some volatility.
Yeah, for sure. So
Yep,
maybe I'll wait to trade after 7 a.m. my time.
hmm
10 a.m.
indeed. What's up, Caesar? Sorry, I was in the background trying to fix this camera and screen sharing issue,
No
but
worries.
we're back. We're back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Sure.
I think you can see me now, right?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
you.
All right, awesome.
yeah. And
Interesting thing on gold you were saying, but I'll let you finish.
yeah, nothing scheduled for Tuesday, but Wednesday we have monthly wholesale trade, Federal Open Market Committee, consumer credit. And then Bank of England Deputy Governor Sarah speaking. So I don't think this. Oh, and then Thursday, weekly jobless claims, existing home sales. Friday, nothing. So I think this might be a chill week. I don't know. Maybe we can get some balance and see how this week treats us to see how the month is gonna be. So it'll be
We shall see. By
exciting.
the way, let me show you in Black Arrow. You can see the news directly. So top
Oh,
center, you see a dollar sign all the way up.
top
Click on that. You
here.
just passed it. No, right to the right. Yeah, click on that.
Oh,
And then
no.
we could filter. So you can put current month. Why don't you see the dates? That's July. So go to the right where it says where it shows the three dots. Good morning. We have
Tiana, good
Nana
morning.
in the house. Man, there's some options I don't see on your Black Arrow. I don't get it. Go to
Why?
countries. Go to countries. Click on countries, and then select U.S. Just United States. All right. And I don't know why you don't see anything because you should see. So if I show you my screen, let me switch to my screen. Like, you see, I could see Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. I could fix the
Oh,
categories
well, I
and
can
there's
see Wednesday,
properties.
Thursday, Friday down here. Yours is more.
So, for example, here I could see the red folder news for today. I could put it for tomorrow. So I could have the news right here and know every day what's going on. Anyways, but sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to let you get back to that analysis.
No, I'm good. I'm done. I'm just gonna prep the chart. Maybe Caesar, you can let us know what you think about your what you're watching and the market.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching NQ, but it looks like it's gonna be heading down. 4 hour, 1 hour is forming a lower high. I think we'll end up coming down, back down to like that 29,680 level. But we also have data too, so uh, that could also change right the direction. Data could come out and drag this lower, or the market could perceive the data positively and run this thing up. So I'm sidelines for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that data to be released. I traded last night, caught the drop and pop, so I'm already pretty up on the day.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I would like to see a rejection below 29,840 after it closes
Hmm.
to continue to come down.
Yeah.
Well, I just got short. We'll see.
Yes, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, tiny risk. Just get my feet wet.
Yeah. If
Um,
you look at the 1 hour, like the 1 hour, even there, like I like the H pattern that it's forming on the 1 hour. So it's like a lowercase h, and even right here on the 15 that you're looking at. Yeah.
oh,
So
I just
like the
switched to the 1 hour.
completion. Yep. The completion will be right there, just above your TP.
Yeah, right around this area here.
No, lower, lower. No, so that bottom wick, that bottom red candle wick, yeah. So that would be like TP on a short for me.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I'm not
I
gonna.
usually like to TP in the pockets
Hmm.
because my logic is, and it's not always perfect, but my logic is if we're gonna see a reversal, they're gonna front run it and
Hmm.
not go all the way down. And if we do go all the way down, it's likely to continue further. But so my logic is, for example, this area here. Sorry, this area here was sort of prior resistance that got broken. So my logic is, well, we need to kind of find support around that pocket and reverse because if we go lower, So, and that's not always true. And I'm just saying my perspective. If we go all the way down to here, then it's not strong enough, and we probably need to go much lower before reverting. Can I ask you why you target these? And I know it's not your profits are not like static. They evolve depending on the price action. But I'm curious why you're targeting the lower wick.
It's a H pattern. So if you draw a lowercase h, the completion would be the bottom of that wick. It generally tends to go
Lowercase
a bit
h.
lower. Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you go to 1 hour and you zoom out, so yeah, you see, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it would be so it already formed the first leg. Now it's forming that loop, and the
Yeah.
completion will be at the bottom of that wick.
Nice. So let's see. And actually, on the 1 hour, I don't need to be risking all the way here. I could just risk this high and yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, normally I would be taking my profits around here,
Okay.
but we'll see. We shall see. A pattern I've been seeing play out a lot, speaking of lowercase h, is you get the move, you get the rounding like that, and then it explodes back up a lot on the NQ especially. So we'll see. All right, this is kind of running away, so I'm not going to chase. This is just to get the feet wet. We'll see how it progresses. And this will probably be a great trade. I was looking at it earlier this morning, and that's why I was like, man, I forgot to short. But so looking at it here, right, I was like, this looks like price kind of trying to compress, and many times, let me put this on maybe a 5 minute. Many times when we get this behavior, so move up and then it's like the price is trying to break higher, but it fails. Tries to break higher, it fails. Tries to break higher, it fails. Tries to break higher, then we fail, and we oftentimes go test these prior levels. We find buyers there. Sorry. We find buyers around here, and then the move happens. But we might get lucky and push further, retest, and move lower. So we'll see. I'm staying really open-minded today because I think, as the kids like to call it, liquidity might be sitting all the way down here.
The kids.
So we shall see. We shall see. Oh, let's take a look at the risk management app. Maybe it's a good time to, not risk management. I call it the corner man. Let's put it up here. Full screen. There we go. Oh, that's what my channel is going to be called, by the way. Eclaire. So there's a voice, and then you put how many trades you want to take. So say, I don't know, 3 trades, how much you want to risk per trade. Let's leave it at 200. How many contracts you want to size. So let's say 3. And then how long is your session? So this is 2 hours. And then how often do you want it to check in with you? And then you lock your plan, you start the session. And then as you're trading, every 5 minutes, because that's what I put it, it's going to send you a reminder. And you're going to hear a voice that says, so right now it says plan locked, 3 trades, blah, blah, blah. And then you can say, okay, I'm feeling calm. So if you feel calm, then it's going to say, okay, everything is good, whatever. And then say you take a trade. So let's say I take like what was the risk? So risk is 600. So let's say you put minus 600, and then you traded like 10 contracts instead of whatever you planned. Confirm. Then it's just going to start yelling at you.
That's so cool.
So it says 1 trade, the entire day's risk budget is gone. You put 10 contracts when the plan said 3. That's not a sizing mistake. That's ignoring the plan completely. Right now the session is done. So close the platform. And you're like, I'm angry. So you click angry. and then it's gonna keep telling you stuff. The idea is that this could be connected directly to your platform, and it could lock it for you.
Okay, dope.
So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I'm trying to get a drill sergeant voice to work there because the voice for now sounds too much like a computer. But anyways,
What does it say?
right now,
Like when it talks, or like,
so right now it's saying that I said I was angry. It says angry is information, not a green light. The anger is exactly what blows up the account. That's still standing. You've got zero risk budget left, and the platform should already be closed. Step away from the screen right now, not in a minute. And then you're like, I see a setup, for example. I see a setup,
mhm.
and then you write. You should be able to talk. It's like the setup is not a problem. You have $0 in the risk budget left. The session is over. Close the platform, and you're
Bye,
like, I
Felicia.
don't want to close it.
That's so cool.
And then it says, I don't know. It just keeps telling you stuff.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it'll help people, but
Good morning, Trade with
it was
Patel. And
cool.
then Tinana has a question. It's great to see more women trading. Alejandra, how do you handle the emotional side of losing trades?
Ooh, I like that. That's a nice
Oh,
question.
I know that's a good question, girl. Well, it depends on the time of the month, if you know what I mean. Um, but I think with experience, um, how you handle risk management is how painful the loss will be. So, if obviously if you're like over leveraging, if you're revenge trading, if you're not trading your plan rather than, if you're trading your emotions, then when you take a loss, they're a little bit more painful. But if you have a plan and, with time and experience, you'll know, like, okay, if I short right now, what am I risking versus, where is my profit target? Then if I get stopped out, then I have to accept the loss. Just it is almost the same thing as winning. Like, how do you handle the wins and not get greedy to go back in and keep asking for more? So I had a very interesting epiphany when I was at the retreat. I was riding a dirt bike, or not a dirt bike, an e-bike. I was going up the hill, and I hit like a log, and it made me like bounce, and it was a little scary because typically you're supposed to go faster and press on the gas and then pedal, but I decided to stop because there was a rock, and I'm like, I'm just gonna utilize the rock as like my support. And oh my gosh, the freaking bike was heavier than me, so it fell on top of me. And of course, I'm having a good time, I'm having fun. So I started laughing and I like yelled at my friend, I was like, help me. I'm like, the bike is really heavy. And I was slanted. I was like, it was on a hill. So I was like, God damn, like I'm so mad. Like I didn't think I was gonna fall. And he's like, hey, just like the stock market, you take a loss, you fail, what do? You gonna cry or are you gonna get back up? I'm like, let's try this again. He's like, no, Ali, no revenge trading. And he's like, just accept the fall and let it go. Like, let's go get some rest, let's go get some ice. And I was like, okay, yeah, you got it. And it's the same thing, right? Like once you take that loss, like move forward from it. Because if you carry it, it's just gonna ruin your day. It's gonna make you feel worse. It's gonna make you want to revenge. It's gonna, and so I think with trading, and maybe Caesar and Dave, you guys can put your input, but I think how you get better is by developing that discipline of being okay losing, accepting when you're wrong, cutting when you know it's not going to go your way, um, moving that risk into profit, managing your trade, and then not revenge trading after a nice win, and or not being greedy. So I think for me the hardest part about trading is the psychology, because we can easily teach levels, and we can easily look at major support, major resistance, and just be patient to wait for that. But But then again, right, you have to be patient for that. And the psychology part of it is just not easy because we are human beings. It takes time to build that discipline to be consistent. So I hope that helps. It's a long answer.
No, that's a great answer. That's a great answer. All right, we got the charting queen in the house. That's great.
Jordan Queen. Oh, hi. How are you? We got to get you on here.
I
How
like
you
it.
been? How's trading been? We used to kind of somewhat trade together with Caesar and Josh and Dekmar. We used to be
Uh,
daily traders.
Nice. Yeah, we
So
could get.
nice to see you. I actually haven't even seen you on IG. Maybe I'll have to look for you on my other account because I'm not using my personal account anymore.
Definitely. I wanna get people I wanna do you see how they do the call-in show on TTP? I wanna do the same, but just have people pop up live with their camera and start talking. So we'll look into that.
That'll be cool.
I think so too. All right, let me take a quick look at
65.
oil.
Yeah, 65 isn't bad. Not bad at all.
All right, oil scenario is playing out.
Oh, minute and a half
Amin,
to go.
Amin is asking where she can find your app.
Oh, my app. I'm gonna share it via. I'm still working on it. I'm testing it. Today is my real first time testing it. But yeah, we're on. Here's the app, and the plan is locked. I think I put 600 bucks of risk just for today's small account. 3 trades max, 200 risk per trade, 5 contract max, and a 120-minute window. I've had so many people DM me on Discord regarding over trading, and it's something that I dealt with a lot. And there are different formulas, but I always thought, okay, if I had somebody just
50 seconds.
yelling at me or right there, the
Very
fear of
going
disappointing
lower.
that person would be greater than taking too many trades.
Look
So I'm
very
like, what's the
market.
best alternative version to that? Well, it's a risk coach. And hopefully it could work and just lock your platform for you.
Here we go.
So yeah, I'm starting to figure it out, and then I'll share it for free. And then you guys could just load it up into Claude and play it as you're trading. So just give me about a week for me to keep playing with it, kind of tweak some stuff.
10
It was
seconds.
giving me some bugs, but yeah, I mean, right now, for example, we
2,
haven't started.
1.
We're gonna open.
And bang.
So if I write, for example,
And
okay, so market just opened, so I could write market just opened.
yes, with the flip.
And
What
then
the heck?
Dow.
markets open. That's exactly when the noise gets loud. The brain starts lying to you. You've got 3 trades.
Quick long.
Nothing has changed. So wait for the setup to come to you. So it's a good reminder.
Let's go. One long.
Ooh, we're
550.
taking off.
850.
All right, let's get back into the charts. I see that we are taking off. I'm going to take my first loss.
Mine isn't
It's
moving the way that
That's a nice
yours.
breakout. Did you restart it? Thank you, Amin.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, whoa. Okay, here we go. Good
Okay,
morning,
find some
chart.
support.
ES is ripping. Dow's ripping.
Indeed. Let me close this.
Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you, Dave.
You're good?
She's
Yeah,
gone. Yeah.
I don't trust this.
You don't trust it?
No, I'm waiting for a pullback. I think it's gonna stop some losses. Take
Yeah,
some stop losses.
I'm waiting for a pullback as well. So let me show you guys what I was looking at this morning on the ES. So If we look at this quickly, move up, quick rejection down, we recovered. So we want to find out, at least longer term, this is a 4-hour chart, is do we want to go push and test these levels? Or was this a fake breakout and we're going to push back down either to here or to here before we move higher? So that's what we want to find out. We'll see. Right now, the idea was we tried to break out multiple times here on that descending trend line. If we look at the volume profile, we were going below the point of control. That's why I thought, okay, maybe we could go and test these levels first, but volume has entered the chat. So we'll see what happens.
The 1 hour looks like it can hold here, but to be honest, it's in the middle of two of my levels.
I'm switching screen 1 sec.
I just dropped 5 here
Yeah, go
at
ahead.
894.
What'd you say, Caesar?
I just dropped some of my position at 394. I got in 15 micros at 850. Let's go.
NQ?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, shit, moving. Let's go. Bust through the 9.
All right, so yeah, it's in between these two levels that I have here. How do I remove those dashed lines? They're kind of
Are these drawings you put or?
no, these dotted
Oh, okay.
vertical lines.
Yeah, go to settings, top left. And then more settings. Appearance. Remove vertical grid.
Thank you.
And then I don't know if you want the horizontal grid as well. I remove both. And then say apply to all. Yeah. You should be good.
What a move. Let's go.
Mm.
Next target is going to be the morning highs of 934. And possibly overall target would be 39,090.
Alrighty.
No, it's still there, but whatever. It's okay. I'll do it later. I see a 15-minute bearish fair value gap here that I could go reach to. So the level would be 30,006. See what it does there.
All right. Some selling again. Okay, so while everybody is loading their charts and focused, I'm still waiting. Just loaded the first trade. So it was a 81 bucks loss. So we're testing the app, by the way. You can screenshot it and just paste it there, which is what I did. And what it's saying is trade 1 is in the books, blah, blah, blah. The market does not owe you a recovery. Chasing 1 is how manageable loss turns into a blown day. What's your read right now? Are you already looking for a way to get that 80 bucks back? And then you could just say, I'm feeling calm. And then it talks to you. So basically it's talking to you as you're trading. And the fact that you have to click on the app and stuff, if you actually do what you're supposed to do, it's going to slow down your trading and stop your over trading. So, all right, we're seeing a pullback here. I'm going to wait for a better range to develop. But maybe this was the fake breakout I was talking about earlier. So what we mentioned here.
Heck,
Another reversal, right?
I had a
Yeah.
feeling. But news is gonna happen in like 6 minutes.
No, news is at 10. So we still have about 24 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna start looking into taking up short position here. Oh, it
Alrighty.
didn't give me the confirmation.
You said what?
It didn't give me the confirmation
We,
box.
we took it out, remember?
No, it usually comes back. It's okay. I'm not
Okay.
tripping.
Let us know, chat. What are you trading? What are you looking at? Do you want us to look at something specific? Do you have any positions on? I think everybody's focused on the market, trying to see what's going to happen. Still giving it some
Looking good so
time.
far.
You said what?
This is looking good so far. I'm gonna move my risk into profit as it's coming down.
So I know you like the short bear.
Why? What do you have
Man,
about?
what a smile. What a
He is
smile. That
cute.
says a
But
lot. I don't know what he looks like.
no, he's cute. He's tall. He's very intelligent. But
Okay.
he's too young for me.
Age is just a number.
I just
But
admire his trading.
he had an interesting take. He doesn't move stops into profit. He holds till the close. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, he has more capital and balls, I guess.
Just slightly more capital,
Slightly.
Longs.
as they like to say. It's a rounding error, just an extra comma or a few commas.
Yeah. It's gonna get a little dicey until after
The news.
the news.
Yeah, this could be a fake out either way. Let's see.
Man, the app just caught me off guard. Started talking to me.
Oh, I'm gonna take a loss here. All right.
They're buying again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure manipulation.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Well, we tried.
Let's just hope it's a lower high for Alejandra.
Well,
We
my
shall
entry was
see.
not that great on this platform because I wanted to. I thought the little box would come up to confirm.
Confirm.
But I think this might go up to that 30.25 level. We have. Well, I thought some news was gonna come out at 6:45 my time.
No, we still have about 20 minutes until the news comes out.
Okay,
So
I got stepped out.
we shall see. All right, I'm still in no trades, just waiting.
Same. We got about 5 minutes till the data comes out.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Yeah.
I don't know, 18 minutes.
The thing is we have different data points that are going to come out. Some are going to come out at 9:45, and then I think the real news, the services PMI is going to come out at 10. So we'll see what happens then. I don't know how much it's going to affect the market, but We shall see. Yeah, I'd like to see at least 3 levels. So before I take another trade, I mean. So we saw the move up, we formed a high, we formed a low, we're forming a lower high. So, a few scenarios. What's going on there? We want to see, all right, our buyer's going to step back in to push this higher, even though, lower highs means sellers are gaining the advantage. Or are we going to push lower? So push lower, retest, and then continue lower. We'll see if that is the case.
Wow, it just went to stop me out.
You already took another trade?
No.
Oh, the short?
Yeah, like it just stopped me out and then,
Reversed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how this candle closes and maybe like re-enter, risking above those highs.
We'll see. The other question is, does it want to stay in a range for longer? Does it want to stay inside
I'm on trading micros, but I'm gonna see if I can get a little something.
this range here?
Let's see.
Does it want to stay inside this range before it makes a move? So we'll see what happens. Let's kind of look around. Let me look at the Dow. Okay, Dow failed. The one thing though is that we had a strong up move and then a complete rejection of this. So it's showing that the buyers have strength. Russell's still holding highs, so we'll see. Let's look at the overall market really quickly. Caesar's favorite asset, SpaceX.
Sure is. Sure is.
I'm gonna be nagging you with this every day. Okay, we're holding up. 166. This is holding up way better than I thought. Way better than I thought. I still have the alert there. Nvidia, let's see.
Alright, here we go.
Nvidia kind of had the little move up there. Apple up 0.7%. Tesla up 1.14. Microsoft down. Good. Google pushing lower. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
1 more minute till data comes out, right?
Yeah. Like 7 seconds. All right, data's coming out now. Let's see.
Really wants to hold here.
Okay, so came in lower than expected. The S&P Global Service, but it's very tiny. I mean, the forecast was 51.3. It came out at 51.2. Consensus was 51.4, so that's almost negligible. We'll see. Since it's so close to the estimate, it might be bullish for the markets. That's the algo's reacting. We'll see if it's a real one.
It's already pushing.
Yeah. We could try another position here because we could consider this to be the pullback. So we'll see. These levels hold. I'm just gonna move this out of the way because I want to hold this trade for a while and build the position if it does work.
It's going.
Yeah. But we still got news at 10, so we'll see. I'd like to hold this for like half an hour or so.
For longs?
For longs, yeah. So the thesis behind this trade is very simple. Let's go back to ES, like I showed this morning. Let me just show this on a 15-minute. So price has been compressing, sort of compressing here. We're over VWAP. We went over the point of control. We tried to break out, pull back, buyers step right in, and we're trying to retest these highs. So if we're able to hold, the theory is we could go and test these prior levels. But if it's not the case, then we'll go lower. So we're in the trade, we're waiting. I might want to wait might want to wait for 10 o'clock before I add. We'll see, because I want this to be a longer term hold where I could add maybe up to 10 contracts. We'll see. We shall see.
For me, I just, because I'm short biased, if it does want to hold, it's reaching an area of resistance that I have. So if it does want to hold, I would be just like sitting on my hands. I would not take the longs.
Okay.
So we'll see what it does here.
Fair enough.
But it looks stuffy here.
It's got a stuffy nose. Okay, I'm adding again. I'm gonna give this a wide stop, just because in this whole area here, I want to be building, and then I want to be targeting these highs. So as long as we stay around here, I'm adding. Below this would be where I would start to get not worried, but know that the trade's not working. And we'll see. I'll wait for 10 o'clock to add more. So we'll see
Caesar, you flat?
what happened.
Yeah, I'm flat.
Charting Queen, long entry at 800.
Good job, girl.
What's up, super user 007? Welcome back.
Hi, super user.
Man, that thing is catching me off guard. The app is talking to me. So it says 15. Let me pause it. Yeah. I'm talking.
That's
So
pretty
yeah,
cool.
15 minutes since your last trade. You've told me you're calm twice, so I'm not asking how you feel. I'm asking what you see. Name the setup, entry, stop, and the reason it's worth 200 of your money, or admit there's nothing here and keep your hands on your lap. 2 trades left, 580, whatever, 18 your budget. Protect those like they're your last 2 bullets. So what you can do now is you could go ahead and say, for example, I'm in a trade. Setup was, I don't know, call it consolidation breakout, whatever your setup name is. And then the reason it's worth your 200. So no reason. It made sense. And then we'll see what it says. Or you could just take a screenshot. But what it does is the fact that you're typing and you're talking to it, you're less focused. So depending on how you trade, I mean, if you're trading a 30-second chart, you won't be able to do that. But
Yeah, this is cooked.
all right, we're looking to break out, I think. We'll see.
All right, no more trades for me. I tried the short once again.
You tried the short one once again?
Yeah, but I just got stopped out.
Okay. I mean, there was a little bit of volume increase. Okay, we're starting to break out. Didn't have time to add. See if we get another pullback. It's great to see, well, to hear you, Super User 007. I'm doing great. A little sad regarding the teams that lost in the World Cup because I was rooting for all the underdogs.
Yeah.
But apart from that, doing good. Doing good. Oops. How about you? How you doing? Are you looking at any trades? Are you in any positions? I'm looking to build trades in this area right here on the ES. Very small size, very small trades. Because I realize that's the only way I could stream and talk and do all the things. And then I stopped trading the other accounts live. Alejandra said she went on a retreat. She's feeling refreshed.
Not, I don't know about refreshed. I feel like too relaxed.
Is there such thing as too relaxed? Oh, what a rejection.
Yeah, that's the rejection I wanted.
Let's see.
So as long as it stays below 30,006 is the level I have here.
Okay. Yeah, that rejection is not helping the long. So idea is if we get back to these levels, then
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
the long is unconfirmed. We're giving it a really wide stop. So we'll see. And then we're trying out our risk management, whatever you want to call it, app. Do you have any position, Caesar?
Nah, not yet. I'm waiting for the data to
The
come out.
news?
Yeah, aside from that trade that I took at the 850s and I got out completely at the 930s. I'm just waiting. Although it's been pulling back and creating higher lows, but I'm just gonna be patient and wait.
Nice. You said 850, so about here.
Yeah, that was like shortly after
And
the open.
950 is awesome trade. So the app is telling me you're still in that trade with no reason behind it. So right now your only job is to manage the exit, not find another entry. What's your stop? And is it actually in the system or is it just a number in your head? I like it.
That's intuitive.
I have this angry male voice that I put. He's Indian. Don't ask me why.
That's so funny. I feel like it would be distracting. I'd be like having a conversation rather than paying attention to my trade.
Well, that might be a good thing if you're trying to fight over trading. I
Right?
mean,
That's true.
I remember once I took, I don't know, 145 trades in under 2 hours.
Whew.
So yeah, a lot. Fortunately, that hasn't happened in a long time. Let's see, can we hold or are we just forming the short setup?
We have 5 minutes.
Man, thank you, super user. We like that. We're gonna give you some hearts.
Charting Queen, if you're still watching, what's your profit target, girl?
Charting Queen, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be. Could be. But Tesla and Nvidia are both pushing, so we'll see.
Who are you talking to, Caesar?
No, I'm saying I'm looking at NQ to you guys.
Oh,
It's looking pretty decent to the upside with the Tesla and Nvidia looking positive and still strong so far this morning.
Tesla and Nvidia. Let's pull them up. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Let's look at Tesla. Yeah, nice recovery on Tesla. Nvidia pushing higher. Oof, I love those break. You see that? That is exactly what I want to see on the ES. Multiple fake breakdowns, and then we explode to the upside. So hopefully that's what we see. Let's look at what's the dollar doing. Dollar pushing higher. Interesting.
2 minutes to data. 2 minutes.
Yep, data's almost there.
I feel like this could be manipulation for distribution to the downside, but we will see.
We shall see. It's gonna pop up right there. We'll be able to see it.
Yeah, Caesar, your voice is a little low. Could you speak a little
1, 2.
louder?
I lost my voice somewhat from the game. I was
Man, that game was
minutes.
intense.
Yeah.
Which one, the Mexico game?
Nah, the Cape Verde and Argentina.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Who won?
Argentina by 1.
Unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, they
Same
played
with-
that Cape Verde team played such a good game.
Same with Mexico.
Best
I was
game
so
I've
sad.
seen so far. Don't touch on it too much, but
You said what?
I said I'm not gonna speak on it too much because
Yeah, you can speak a little bit. You can speak a little. I didn't want to say anything because I don't know how you felt.
There was some unfair calls, right? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I knew that going in. You know, I knew it was gonna be us versus Argentina versus the refs, because they don't make the proper calls when it's Argentina. So, but despite the adversity, like we showed up. It was a really good game.
Man, yeah, that was a great game. Great. I really wanted Cape Verde to win. In my eyes, I'm rooting for the underdogs, and they've just blown me away throughout this whole World Cup. I mean, you can see the Argentina team didn't even celebrate after the game. That's how crazy it could have gone either way. So yeah, that was intense.
Seconds. Yeah, I mean they didn't celebrate. Like they got by the skin of their teeth.
Yep, indeed.
Literally. And I'm glad that they acknowledged that they knew it wasn't gonna be an easy match against us, considering what we did against Spain and Uruguay.
Yeah.
All right, it's looking weaker.
All right, 10 seconds for the news. News is coming out. Oof. News came out, but I can't. All right, came out as expected. 54, 54, 54. So basically, for people who don't know, the services PMI is showing you the health of the services sector. So basically, finance, retail, transportation, hospitality, etc. So if we're above 50, which we're at, it's kind of showing that there is expansion. Anything above 50 is kind of growth. So it came in as expected. Sometimes when the number comes in as expected, that's a bit bearish.
Yeah.
Because you want to see. So for me, psychologically, if the number comes in as expected or below, it's bearish. And if it does better than expected, then you have the real bullish trigger. But as expected, it's like, how could I say? It's like you go to a party and then the party is just like you expected. You're not gonna be talking about it. You're just it was just another party. So you're gonna be slightly bumped. But it depends. So we'll see. Um, Super user saying, "What's the news about?" Basically, that's what I'm saying. It's measuring the health of the service sector. So as a trader, the way you could see it is, it's showing you how business activity is, employment. Um, it's hard to explain these things in a simple way. I'm trying
Right?
to trying to dumb it down as much as possible. But
Does your app
let's
uh,
just the
do
app has
that?
been annoying me. I had to turn off the voice because it's like you're in the trade. You didn't give me the reason why you're in the trade. You didn't tell me, you know.
Like a nagging girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a good thing if you're trading by yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
But when you're talking to multiple people,
I feel like I
you know.
would get in an argument with her or him.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a her. You could put a female voice. I tried with the female voice, but I like, I don't want, I don't want, a woman, another woman nagging at me. But yeah.
All right. I don't see
Okay, so
enough.
you like the party analogy, super user. We'll see.
I don't see enough strength to continue to push, but it could be uh holding here to go higher. I don't know.
We'll see.
It's a
We'll
struggle
see.
right here.
Hmm?
I said it's a battle right here, the back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See who wins this.
Let's see who wins it.
Yeah.
75, 73. If this starts behaving like a breakout, I'll add. But the fact that the news, I mean, usually above 50 should be a bullish sign. But the fact that the expectation was 54, like I said, like the party, it's like, you went to the party and there's no cocktails.
Yeah.
It's just serving juice and apple cider.
Ain't nobody like that.
Yeah, so I'm not super, super convinced yet. We're gonna risk the low because that's where I think we need to hold. So yeah, so that's the stop. We'll risk the low, and then if not, we'll look for a third setup.
Yeah, the ranges are pretty big here, so I took a big loss. So
On the NQ.
yeah, because I took two big losses. It moved so fast, and then one of the entries was pretty bad. So a little underwater right now.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I've switched to trading the ES, at least on these accounts, because
mm,
you need a bit of a buffer to be able to trade the NQ.
yeah, for sure.
Just visual comparison. Let's say if I were to buy here and I'm risking $100, it's all the way 20 points lower at 75.54, which is a whole range below the low of this morning. But if I switch to the ES and I try to take the same trade, look at my risk. My risk is right there at VWAP. So, it's not very convincing.
Hmm.
Longs are still not
Okay.
very convincing. We'll
It's a
see.
good pop.
It's a good pop, but can we hold?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
Oh,
it
there
does
we
look
go.
like it has the wants to push and have some strength, but
Let's see. If the next candle is green, I'll add
Well, now
hmm
we're talking.
in about 30 seconds. Let's give it a little bit of room. So per hour rules, we are risking 200 per trade. So this is our stop for that trade.
Yeah, if I see another higher low on here, I'm getting out. And then I'm done for the day because that'll be my third loss.
Okay.
And max is 3. And then I need to talk to your home girl over there.
Do you want the app? I could share it with you. You need Claude though. You need
Oh,
the AI to be able to use it. Do you
Going
have Claude?
I have a ChatGPT.
up to 20.
All right,
Ah,
I'm gonna get out.
let's see. What's this looking like on the 5? It's holding where I want it to hold, so let's see. All right, we'll add, like we said, give it about.
It's trying
Okay, slowly adding.
to.
This could go either way though.
Yeah, my finger's on the trigger to close it. Five seconds for this
I'm gonna
candle
try
to
2
close.
micros here at 74.
For longs?
Target is going to be 30,091.
All right,
Okay.
nice. Okay,
Oh, she's going.
looking more constructive. Let's see. Candle is green, so I want to be adding a little bit more.
I'm flat.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's going. If it breaks above 30,000, I think it's gonna continue to keep pushing.
Let's see. I mean, you said if it breaks above, yeah, 30,000.
Yeah, needs to get over 30,020.
Yep.
This looks good. At least, yeah, 30,090, but it could push the 3140.
Let's see. Let's see if we get the move.
That's good.
Would be great.
Yes, yes.
So, oh, I forgot to show you guys who like the opening range levels. So basically, actually, let me put it with this. Looking at the ES.
There you go.
So this is our opening range, the blue lines here. We formed a range, high, low. We tested the high of the range. We pulled back to the 50% of the range. So that's why I kept adding there. And then hopefully we can break out. And a great target, 2 great targets would be half of this range, which is about 75.83, and then a great target would be 75.93 on the ES. Same thing on the NQ would be, I think the behavior is similar. Oh, NQ is even more bullish than the ES. NQ broke the opening range, pulled back, and is moving higher. So the NQ, we could definitely see those 30,000 plus, 30,020s, 30s. And then if it really wants to go, first TP, I mean, second TP for me would be 30,102.
I see 30,100 as the next target that I can run to, but I'm not touching it.
If it really wants to go.
I'm sitting on my hands.
Sitting on your hands. That's usually a good thing. Let's see. Hourlies. Chat, are you in the trade? By the way, remember to like the stream. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we got about 50 people watching, but how many likes do we have? Let me see.
We have 50 people watching, really?
Yeah, we have 50 people on YouTube. Well, it just dropped to 44.
Oh,
Probably
I
shouldn't have
see
said
13.
anything. You said what?
I see 13.
There you go. No highs
Nah,
forming.
it says
Over 3011.
45 watching.
Hmm.
We got 45 people watching, but we have only 15 likes, guys. Help us out. It's great for the stream. It's great for us. We're trading live, showing you how it's done. We have experienced traders here. We got Caesar calling the shots, Alejandra calling the shots, and me trying to keep up. Let's see if we break out of this. I kind of like how it's looking.
Keep it going.
Thank you, super user.
Super user, you get fireworks. Thank you. By the way, for everyone who is watching on Discord now, we started today, but before the market opens, 30 minutes before, we're doing a pre-market prep, and it's a voice channel, so anybody can talk, anybody can, say what they think, etc., etc. Just FYI, I think Caesar said he'll be joining from time to time when he can. I know it's way too early for Alejandra, so we won't ask her that, but if one of those days she's up. No, I said it's. We're doing the pre-market prep on Discord.
Yes.
So I know you said you'd be joining from time to time whenever you can. It's 30 markets before the open. I know it's super early for you, Alejandra. So
yeah,
we won't force you to come. There's no camera. It's just voice. So, but
okay.
if one of those days you're up at 5 a.m. and you want to talk, just jump in.
Well, I usually wake up at 5 a.m., but I'm not
Nice.
ready to talk at 5 a.m.
All right, we're in the long. It's moving our way. Monkey Scry, yes, I'm in the long. I think Caesar's in the long as well.
Yep, 974.
All right, so we'll put the long here on the NQ. 974. You're not sharing your screen, man. 974 with target at what?
30,090.
30,090. I like it. All right, so ES is breaking out. We got our first couple of targets around this prior area. Let's look at it on a hourly chart. Actually, I have the hourlies right here. First target around these, what is it? 580s, more or less. And then the rest, we'll see what it wants to do. Portugal or Spain? Honestly, I want Portugal.
Portugal.
It would be nice for CR7 to finally get a trophy. So
Yep.
we'll see. We shall see.
That's the wish.
Indeed.
Thank you, Ludover, for the like and the subscription.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. By the way, let me show you guys what the app is telling me right now. It says that stop question has been unanswered through 5 check-ins and the trade is still live. Drop everything else, look at your platform and tell me if there's a stop order working. Yes or no, because until I get that answer, nothing else in that session exists. Yes, stop is in, risking 2R. And then I'll be like, stop talking. Stop talking. I'm calm and in profit.
That's cool.
And then immediately the trade reverses. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, the trades are looking nice. Forgot again the reference. I'm just using my little. Oh, come on, dude. The little indicator thingy. This is the NQ. This is a classic, nice opening range breakout setup. Check this. This is great. So
Yeah, this was a nice little breakout to the upside.
yeah,
Um,
there were multiple opportunities here. Um, you test the high, form the low, pull back to the 50%. You see the this was probably the best entry in my opinion. That 29 is that's probably Caesar's entry, 29.85.
My first entry was what was my first entry?
Actually, your entry was better. You
My
said
first entry
you were
was
at
was 850.
29.72.
Was 29,850, and I got out at 29,930, and then I
Nice.
just re-entered at 29,974. And I'm looking to
Nice.
add, to be honest, because this looks really good.
Yeah, this is
I would
looking really
add
good.
at like 305.
This is looking really good. But yeah, this is a really good setup. So basically, you pull back, and then you could see the volume increase right there as the buyers are stepping in. So volume increase, check number one. We form the range, pull back. We're still above VWAP, check number two. We had the news catalyst come out, which wasn't negative, check number three, and then you just push higher. So if you miss that opportunity, once you broke above here, you had another opportunity to buy right around here, or even a late entry right around here, and you're pushing higher. Now, targets. My targets are going to differ a couple of points from Caesars, but they're pretty close. So target number one would be around 30,020, and then target number two is 30,102. So I expect to see a pullback here. I think Caesar said 30,090, which totally makes sense because you're just front running that second level. But call it, the range plus one standard deviation above. And on the ES, I'm looking for something similar. I don't like the fact that it's hesitating here. It's looking less bullish than the NQ. I want this to break above and continue. So break above, maybe test here. That would be target number one, and then continue here. We'll see what we get.
I don't see any resistance on a 4-hour time frame uh, unless it gets rejected at this level from previous resistance.
Let me pull up your
Uh,
screen so you can show what you're seeing. Give me one sec.
so, for example, am I up?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
on.
So on the 4-hour time frame, right? Like here with this candle, like the previous area of resistance that I have is this box here. I had called the 30,100 level, which is down here. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually hits that level and then comes down from there. Um, if it closes above that, I see a continuation to the upside to 30,300. But the 1-hour time frame, if it loads, um, there was previous resistance at this area here, and sorry, a support, right? Support area here, which is pretty similar to the 300 level. So I would like to see a rejection at the 30,100 or a break above it to continue to the upside for that next level of 300 there. So we'll see what it wants to do.
We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I think so far this is looking constructive, and I think we could buy pullbacks. So we'll see.
Hmm. I have a 1-hour bullish order block here that's also near the 100 level.
Where did you say?
Uh,
Bullish order
this
block. Okay.
right here. So this was the last set of candles that pushed the price lower before it held above it and then came back down to test this area of support and then pushed from there. Then came back into it, tried to break below, reclaimed it, broke below, but then it reclaimed it again, and then it broke through it. So it's reaching that area right there.
Yeah, we're trying to recover. So if you were looking to get back in short, where would you be entering?
I wouldn't. It would be in the middle of two ranges.
Okay.
Um, I do see a. Let me see. I have a 1 hour on this screen over here, and I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Um, 7:60 p.m. Hmm. Oh, maybe here, I think. Yeah, I think this is where I see the other one.
Okay.
This is a very important area here.
Yeah.
So what I would what I would like to see is a sweep because we already swept these highs. So I want to see what it wants to do at this area. I want to see rejection here. I want to see a break below this and then retest for a continuation to the downside because I still don't feel like this is bullish. I before I think Wednesday, Thursday last week, um, because we were in the middle of this range, it wasn't sweeping either the high or the low. And I tried to sweep the low, but it didn't really sweep the lows. So right now it already swept the previous high from London overnight. But now because it already swept it, it's going to reach that next area of resistance at this order block, at this um, bullish 1 hour gap. And I don't know what, oh, and then the 100 level that I have over here. And then because there is this major area of resistance here, I would like to see if it does get rejected there to break below and then retest, or if it does want to go higher and go sweep the buy side liquidity over here, then it would have to break above, hold, retest, and then go to the next level.
Yeah, we would definitely need for it to do that second scenario here, break, retest, and continue higher. We would never definitely need to see, a little bit of volume coming through and that strength coming through. So we'll see if that happens.
Mhm.
But the strength I was looking for is coming in, but it's coming in very slowly. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if we need to if it's able to expand faster.
Mhm.
So we'll see. But just switching to my screen just for a quick sec.
Mhm. Super user asked, "Where is Alejandra and Caesar from?"
Haha.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm from California.
I'm from Rhode
So
Island, East
yes,
Coast.
it's 7:30 over here. Where are you guys from?
Yeah. Let us know in the chat where you're from. I know BTC USD is from Brazil. Sorry for your loss.
I
Let us
don't know
know.
if you did you guys watch the Mexico game?
Yeah,
Dude, I was like straight like sweating.
it was a
Oh,
pretty good game.
it was such a good game. I haven't seen a game like that in a while.
Unfortunately, didn't see it, but
And
too
then I
bad
don't
for
know, like the
us.
ref also seemed like he was a little bit unfair. Like the players had to be like, "What the heck? Like you need to rewatch the tape like multiple times." And so every time he watched the tape, he's like, "Okay, okay, you're right, you're right." And it's like, like what the heck, dude?
Yeah. I mean, the refereeing of some of these games has been ridiculous,
Yeah, like
for,
at one point
for
he
lack of
wasn't calling
of a better term.
anything.
At one point, what?
He wasn't calling anything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is gonna be a rough game then. Literally.
Yeah, we're back
Netherlands.
down
Oh,
like
that's cool, Ernest. Super user. He's from India.
Ludovic, Portugal. He's very biased. Okay. Super users from India. Awesome. I'd like to see India in the World Cup. I don't know. I know
Mm.
cricket is very popular over there, but I don't know how soccer is in India. I just called it soccer. All right, so
30.
I'm trying to see how fast we can get to this area here, the 7580s area. That will convince me whether or not this is really bullish. Looking at the ES is looking slightly less bullish than the NQ. I would want to get there within the next, I'd say, 15 to 20 minutes at least. Um, so the behavior I would like is for us to continue, hold above these levels and continue higher. Why? Because if this is not able to find the strength to continue, then we'll probably be getting either a sideways day or we'll fall back below. Because as Alejandro was pointing out on the NQ, we are reaching, where was it? Yeah, we're reaching these pockets here where we might just revert back lower from. So, and on the NQ, yeah, we've tried to we formed two highs here. We're getting wick down, so we'll see. It's not looking very strong here. You see how we had, so this is a 5-minute chart. You want to see impulse, second expansion here, and then maybe the third candle gets smaller, then consolidates for a while, and then continues higher. That's not really what we're getting. We're not really getting follow through.
Yeah.
So I don't see the strength I want to see just yet. But hey, maybe the algos are not up yet. They're still recovering from bless you, from 4th of July. So I don't know. We might see the strength soon. Hopefully we do. Not super convinced yet
I
though.
mean, it's pretty slow.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Maybe the volume is not that great either. Maybe people are still recovering from 4th of July and Mexico game.
Yeah, we're getting early rejection here on the ES. So we had a little bit of volume come in here on that move, but we didn't see follow through. We saw equal highs. We didn't see a higher high for a bullish structure. So we'll see. I want to see steady increases in volume as we're pushing higher, and lower volume on the pullbacks. So we'll see.
Someone asked if any of the charts mimic SPY. I mean, I
This
think I'm on Q.
I'm
Mimics.
the ES is literally the S&P 500. So yeah, if you're looking at
Mhm.
SPY, this is the SPY chart, and that's actually what I'm trading. I'm long at 75.66, which on SPY would be, let me look at the SPY. Give me one sec. Sorry, I interrupted you, Alondra.
Oh no, it's okay. You're good.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's put them side by side. So we're gonna put SPY up here, and then we're gonna put the ES is down here, both on a 5-minute chart. Start. So this is SPY up here, 5-minute chart. This is the ES. Let me take this out. This is the ES. So it's literally the same chart. If you're trading the ES or the SPY, I mean, you just, the ES is the future, the SPY is the equity ETF. Netherlands, nice. Come to India one day.
Yeah, I want to go to India too.
Yep. TTWO looks like it wants to test all-time highs this week or next week. Let's see.
Hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Take Two Interactive Software. Look at the daily. It's pretty close to all-time highs.
All right, we're about to go reach that level. We've moved over 200 points already, so that was nice.
200 points is nice.
Still going. The 90s are coming.
Nice. Okay, we're seeing that constructive move that I want to see. So, but man, that ES is lagging. Man, that risk manager is nagging me. Good morning. Good morning. Andrew saying trade SPX over SPY. Okay. Pull back incoming. All right, these are the areas where I start to ask myself, okay, is this a genuine pullback for us to continue higher, or are we starting to see the turn?
I don't think so. I mean, in order for it to come back and see the turn, I would need to see like lower highs forming, or at least a crack of those higher lows. And it hasn't touched the 100 level that I have.
Let's see.
I
You
am
said you
so
need.
cold.
You're so close. What?
It's so cold in my house.
Oh, cold.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have two levels. I have 30,081 and then 30,100. If it holds above those two prices, we are going to keep pushing higher to sweep the buy side liquidity from Thursday, I think,
Let's see.
which will be the 290s, 300 290s.
All right, so we're gonna try to answer this question here for SPY. We got two questions here. Andrew Smith saying, I'd like to see SPY push 751.45 before you enter short. And then Monkey's Cry saying if entering along on SPY, where should the entry point be? Okay. So
Kind of
yeah, go ahead.
late, but I was gonna say it's kind of late. Like I would say the best entry would have been at the second.
Uh-oh. She's frozen. I guess it's really cold in your house, Alejandra. Alejandra is frozen, so I'm gonna try to take that question. Basically, this is the ES, so we're gonna switch to SPY. Yeah, Andrew Smith said he would wait for 751.45. So around here, yeah, which is what I would call 2 standard deviations above. But if you want to enter long SPY, for me, it would have to hold above these highs here. So hold around, let's measure this area between 749 and yeah, just call it 749.20, 749.40. This is where I want to see it hold. So if this is actually a pullback, right, you probably want to see it push. It would be ideal if it could hold right where it's at. But if it goes a little bit lower, I want it to hold right above here, maybe form a higher low and then continue higher. And then like Andrew said, I think that target of 751.40s or 751.50s is where we might see a possible reversal. We shall see, unless this is acceleration and we're actually turning and we're going to break this little trend that we have going on here. I mean, the last line in the sand would really be like 749-ish, more or less. So we'll see. I guess it's really cold in your house. You froze.
Okay.
Andrew Smith sent you
Let's see.
yeah, so monkey scry, basically, area number 1 and then really area number 2 is here, but if it's really bullish, I would rather it hold above here, because moving all the way to here shows me there's a little bit of weakness. We shall see. Caesar's been making so much profits that
Nah, just watching back and forth, debating, analyzing, seeing like, okay, this price action is just, yeah, it's a lot of back and forth. So I'm just trying to like not get ahead of myself and
yeah,
just waiting.
indeed. But by the way, to touch on that SPY entry point, more than the entry point, what you don't want to see is SPY getting below this area. So call it 748.20, 748.40, right? Because you have a little trend going on here. So ideally, you want to be either entering here or entering somewhere around here for a move like this or a move like this. If you're going and testing lower, that's showing weakness. So even though you get a pullback here, that might just be a continuation to that side. So at least for me, I want us to hold right where it's at, actually. Since we're talking about SPY, we could talk about the Qs. Qs look much more constructive, much more bullish than the SPY. Again, you want this to hold where for it to be bullish?
Who are you asking?
Both of you.
Oh, I don't even like that question because I don't like being bullish.
No, for the not you, the for the asset to be telling you, okay, I'm going to continue higher. Where do you want it to hold?
Oh, probably at that support level on those two little double bottoms.
Right here. So
Or
basically, what right where it's at.
I typically look for a fair value gap, and the next fair value gap I see is on the 1 minute. So it'd be like, boom, come on.
Yeah, Tesla Nvidia's turning.
Yeah, it looks like it's looking more and more like a turn and not a continuation.
For M&Q?
Yeah.
Both the ES and the MNQ.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It didn't sweep the highs yet, especially on SPX.
Well, ES did sweep the highs already. So has NQ. They swept the Asia high, and now it's turning. If this
Mm-hmm.
gets under 930, it could go all the way back down to fill that wick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it either way. Like,
Thoughts on CL? Looks like good possible longs if that area holds.
let me see.
Let's look at CL.
Yeah, it looks like it's consolidating. I would need to see a break above 6940. Let me see the 1 hour. Yeah, it's pretty much just consolidating here. So when there's consolidation, I like to use the volume profile, and as long as it stays above this line that it creates, then it could be bullish or hold and keep going higher. You could risk below the midline if you want to take those longs, and then maybe aim for the previous high a day. It's good. Where is my purple box coming from? Oh, maybe the weekly gap. Oh yeah, it already filled the gap. Yeah, I don't know. It swept these lows, so let's see. There's many different ways to
Adding to
trade.
the long to see. Yep. What did you say?
I was just gonna say there's many different ways to trade. Like, you could wait for it to give you a clear direction, a clear trend, or you could scalp um, a hold of an area of support. It really depends on how you want to trade and what your trading style looks like. But if you're looking for like a nice move from an area of importance, like this is a nice area of support. We have that order block. We broke above that gap. We've been holding, and it finally broke out. So yeah, it looks pretty good.
You're talking about CL.
Yeah. So I would say first profit target would be 69.25. Second profit target 70 if it breaks above 69.25.
All right. Just added a contract. I maybe want to add one more.
All right, let's see. What does MNQ look like? It's still pushing. Yeah, see? I think it's going to go sweep that order block I have. And then from there, we have to pay attention to what that will be looking like. So it didn't come down to this gap here. It held the area of support that I showed earlier on Dave's chart.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not 100% convinced yet, even though I'm adding to the long. No, it's true. I'm not 100% convinced. And I'm tightening my stop just because I don't see the strength. So let me switch. So ideally, we have a trend happening here, right? So we pull back. This pullback made sense. We're pushing here. We want to hold and continue the trend. But this is basically my line in the sand now. I don't want to see this break the trend, and it happens a lot where you have a fake out and then it reverses higher. But I really wanted to show me strength now. Like I really wanted to um find buyers here and then push higher, because if not, it's slowly but surely turning either into a short or just a sideways day where it's not going to pick a real direction, at least in my opinion.
It still might.
So huh?
I said it still might give you what you're looking for. Based on this, I mean, it's been respecting the trend line you have there. So yeah, it's just right now we're approaching the London close,
Yeah.
so we might have a decent retracement, but overall this is still looking good for that upward target of 30,090. But I also have a level at 30,140, so I still think we can hit that.
Yeah.
We'll
What
see.
I mean, we could, but what we'll often see is we'll get like um, a really deep pullback, maybe to these, at least on the ES 7560s, even yeah, 7560s all the way here, and then a move to the upside. So, in my opinion, but I don't know if what we don't know is, as it's pushing lower, if it does break the trend, what we don't know if
Yeah.
is that going to be, a pullback and a continuation higher, or a pullback and a continuation lower. So risk management wise, I'm not willing to wait
Yeah.
to find out, so risk is right below this last low here. If we can't hold this, then I'm getting out of the trade. um so we'll see. I've been adding on the way up. So if it doesn't work out, then we'll get out and wait for the next setup.
Wait, are you short or long?
No, I'm long. I've been long. So I started entering
Oh,
around here, added, waited for the pullback, added, I think here, and then added again after this pullback. So my average has been moving up with the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the asset. I kind
So
of
does it
messed up
say
on
that?
the two last ads, but
Mm,
the
it says
platform
you're up
froze.
$25, $30?
Um, yeah, I took like an $80 loss
Mhm.
for the first trade, and then I'm up $60.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm like negative $1 right now, $8. I don't know.
Mm.
It's inching closer to that 390.
Let's see. And MNQ has been acting right, like they say, acting better than the ES.
Man,
But
to watch longs play out, it's like watching paint dry.
but it depends. I mean, some days you don't even have time to catch it, and then it just takes off. So it
Yeah.
depends on the day. The thing I like with shorts that you don't get with long is with shorts you have clearer targets.
Mhm.
Whereas with longs, especially if you're trading at all-time highs or new levels, the targets are less clear.
Mhm.
And then the long, that's literally why it's called a long, is because it can keep going for much longer than you would think. Yeah, we're 10 minutes from 11 o'clock, so we'll see. IWM looks like it could push to 302. Let's take a look. So let's look at the Russell. 302. Put it on 5 minute. I mean, it could. Will it do that today? I don't know. We'll see. It'll definitely see resistance around 301 before it gets to 302. So 301, 301.50 if it does push higher. But this is a nice setup, man. Do I want to take this on the Russell? This would be RTY on futures. No, it's not. RTY is the big contract. It's the 2K. M2K. There you go. Russell's looking okay, but it needs to break. It needs to break this first. So break, pull back, continue, and then we have a few levels to contend with. So we have this area to contend with. And let me just switch to IWM. This way you'll get the exact numbers. So we have this to contend with. So call it 299.70, 299.80. If we can break above that, then great. Next area we'll be looking at will be that 301 we talked about. So we'll see. We shall see. What's the ES doing? It's holding slowly. What's the NQ doing? Daniel, what's up? Oh, gold? Man, we didn't take a look at gold. We were talking about it pre-session. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the short setup played out.
Oh, nice gold setup
Yeah.
there.
Short setup played out. Actually had it. Let's pull it. Gold GC 5 minute. It did play out. Man, we had the short entry here and then it moved lower. Interesting. We were looking at it here as it was kind of reversing a little bit. And we said the good area to enter would be right around here. So clean. You could have captured a good 12, 13 points. Nice.
Alright, 5 minutes till London close.
5 minutes. Good job, Daniel. I hope you caught that. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. I always remember RTY. I don't trade the Russell very often. I always remember RTY, but I can't trade the minis on this. I have to trade the micros. I mean, you can. I just don't. Not my personal preference, so I couldn't remember. But thanks. You're still in, but you cut 70% and set profit at break even. All right, nice. Let's give you a round of applause. Yeah. Your group will hunt you. All right, 4 minutes to go.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
What a morning. What a slow,
Slow
slow
morning.
paint.
Let's see what the risk manager is telling me. 30 minutes left. No, it can't be. Oh, I said 2 hours. I guess I started late. 30 minutes left on the clock. That open position is still carrying 400 worth of risk when your ceiling was 200. And the only thing that matters now is the exit. Chin up, shoulders down. Where is the price sitting relative to your stop this second? Uh, Let me see. Let me say feeling tilted. Take a breath right now. One slow breath.
Insomnia
Shoulders
Trader, do you have your
down.
own Discord? Is that what you're saying? I can't wait for Asia. Asia session is my bread and butter.
Man, I don't know how you trade Asia, but hats off to you.
Well, because like here I mean, I'm hanging out with you guys, right? But then like um I can't really like listen to music. The chat is not as active
Active.
as TikTok. TikTok, I mean, you get like, you get like literally like
Yeah, yeah.
back to back comments. And because it's so slow, the time just runs without you looking at the trade. And if it's a long, it doesn't feel like watching paint dry. You're listening to music, you're having a good time. No one is really
So
like talking to you, right? You're actually just chatting with the chat. And we'll talk about the market for sure, but we'll talk about like other stuff, like whatever, like how is people's forwards, and stuff like that. And I mean, maybe like the chat here will start slowly picking up, but it's really hard to have a conversation with the chat and talk about other stuff when you're like trying to manage a trade or when you're in a trade in New York, because in my opinion, New York is way more volatile than Asia. So it's a really hard mix, right? Like you can't have like a full on conversation with the chat while you're managing a volatile trade.
yeah, definitely. It's a different ball game,
Yeah.
which is I decided to trade very very small now.
Mm.
At
Mhm.
live, and then to just focus on this account when I'm live, and even this account to trade it small, just because the past, what is it, 4 or 5 months, I saw the accounts not acting right. So and then funny enough, the results were like, you're doing better starting at 12 o'clock. So that was the
Mm.
answer. So I get it. But are you saying our session
Mm.
is boring and you prefer
No, not
your
boring.
TikTok
Obviously,
live?
like I always get excited to trade the market. For me, it's just something new because I used to trade New York and it was super fun. Um, Maybe because I traded options and I scalped them, but now that I'm trading futures, obviously it's a little bit more volatile in my opinion. So maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe I just have to trade smaller, especially because I'm live, right? So there's too much going on. There's the streaming, chatting with you guys, chatting with the chat, paying attention to the chat, and then managing a trade or looking for a trade, and then um, putting it all together is it could be overstimulating or too much for me to handle early morning. That's the only difference, that it's too early.
Yeah. I think the best solution is to trade just smaller.
Mhm,
I mean, that's at least for me, that's the easiest thing, because you could have white stops, and you don't really have to focus on the. You could do all the talking and all the back and forth, and not
mhm.
have to focus as much. But hey, it's your call. You know what you're doing. Hopefully soon we'll see our chat just running through with everybody talking. But we probably have a
Yeah.
chat making too much profits, so that's why they don't ask questions.
That's true. That's also a good point of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Caesar's kind of
they're
like,
very knowledgeable. Maybe they're very knowledgeable, so it's like, now that
Yeah, it seems like Insomnia Trader has a small group since 2014. Um, oh, they do listen,
they
small
do on
dedicated.
Discord.
I like that. Good for you.
nice. Well, On that note, it is time, guys. It is 11 o'clock, so we're going to wrap it up. We're still going to wait and see what this trade wants to do. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be live starting at 8:30 a.m. Eastern on Discord for the pre-market prep, and then we'll switch to the live after that. So you guys have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Market analysis will be at 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30 on Discord.
See you then.
All right.
All right.
Take
Bye,
care,
guys.
guys.
Later.